I'm starting my life over at 36, man. I'm going to take heed to my feelings in this moment and how I woke up, because that's what really led me into this direction today. And to make such a decision was to say, you know, I gotta let it go, you know, in some capacity. Not saying that I can't keep the dream in my head alive, but I gotta do what makes sense. And just, I realized that because I don't have the resources and I'm not in a position to do what I need to do, it's killing me just to keep waiting and stuff. And I'm not willing to do that anymore, y'all. I'm not willing to sit here and just count my days and wish and hope and wait for people to book with me, because realistically, that's not really how life works. You have to force people to make those decisions for you. Come on. And you know, it's just one of those things where you just have to let reality just click in for you. You can't live in that delusional land, the delusional state of mind. You just can't, because nothing comes out of that. It's just more frustration, and you realize that just things don't make sense. And so for a long time, I've tried to evade what things would look like if I stopped hustling for what I wanted, with the reality of it's just not going to be right now. And so turning my social medias and just to a different direction. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Instagram. I might leave Instagram. I have a great following on Instagram, but I just don't feel like like that's really business for me. My Instagram really what started this thing. So Instagram, I'm just gonna leave off. I hate to do that. I can still post on it and try to keep myself as relevant. But I think when it's all said and done, my dream and my goal is not to be doing what I was doing for 10 years in the industry. You know, I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something else. And until I can get to that level to get what I want, I'm just gonna let it take a back seat for now. Don't mean that this is the end, like I said. It's just mean that it's taking a back seat, and I'm letting my creativity manifest and my creativity build in a different way. And so, going back to a 9-to-5, bro. Going back to just stability right now, and just building on that, but also obviously doing the content creation. So content creation, 9-to-5, just pushing myself every day. Like that's the goal. That's the goal of this whole thing. So I encourage that for you. Anybody out there listening, you know, don't be afraid to start over because it's real. Like we want to hold on to our dreams so bad, but baby, when it's not working and when you feel like you're going more in the ground than you are out, it's not. And I just seen something on Instagram the other day saying something about we got to tell our kids that hard work equals success. And I've worked hard, but I've also worked hard in a different direction. Like, you know, like my work ethic is great. It's just I've not given myself the proper resources because of my habits. And so, yeah, of course I'm going to be working hard. I'm going to be starting over every year. You know, my situation is going to change, and I'm not stable, so I'm going to have to start my business over like almost every 2 to 3 years because I'm constantly moving. It's like shit like that. Like, no. So, for me, maybe people will see that as a sign. They can flip that and do something with that. But for me personally, I think I'm saying goodbye to my business. I wanted to pop back in from Walmart, but baby, take it from me, that's not how you're supposed to do it. So, I just want to say, you know, KOC, it's been a ride. You know, I started as Clean Home, Clean You back in the day, or actually I had another name, but whatever. But I just want to say, you know, I'm coming back for you. I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm just focused in another area right now. Something I probably should have did for a long time. And then when I got the ability to work how I want to work, I should have, you know, but hey, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to start fresh. And keep your dreams always at the front of your mind. But you got to grind till you get there, until you can make a segue. It ain't supposed to be like this, I know that. So that's why I have to let it take a back seat. You know, I appreciate everybody for watching, for following, for liking, for all of that stuff. I do. But this page is going to just turn. So if you're watching, if you've been rocking with me in the last couple of videos, that's basically what it's going to be, showing a little bit of my life, day in the life of the king. I'm still the king, man, because that's how I want to set my tone of my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a king now, but you get what I'm saying? Like who I want to be. That's my goal. That's my end game. So any young brothers out there right now, man, not even do what you got to do. Because you probably hear that all the time, or anybody. You don't got to be young. You could be mid-age. It don't matter. There's no such thing as old, but you get what I'm saying. You could be seasoned. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to have a new beginning and set a new chapter in your life, even if it's not connected to the old one or what you used to do or what you. Don't be afraid that you're not picking up the pieces from something that already clashed and fell. And I think that's what God's been showing me, is that, son, this is a gateway into another lifestyle, another life, to learn something new, to learn something different. So I appreciate it, man. Like, I ain't get it when, you know, everything happened, but now I'm really understanding, like, that's it. Yo. Peace and love, y'all. Day one. I mean, day one was the other day, but this is really day one because I'm locking in differently, man. So, yeah. Peace and love. Stay subscribed, bro. Stay in tune. Appreciate y'all, man. King, I'm out. I just got off the phone with this guy. I found I found a job on, like a gig on Craigslist. Like, I've been looking at gigs for a minute, right? Just over the last couple of weeks, I've been just looking for gigs. So I'm a big Craigslist. I've been on Craigslist for a long time. I started on Craigslist with my business. I started selling things for extra, income. I just reached back out to him because I was already in communication with the job, but I couldn't make it on Monday. And I was actually going back and forth in my head, like, was it something that I want to do, this, that, and the third? Also, the travel and stuff like that. See, I don't have a car, and so just to get out there, because I think I gotta take 2 buses and walk. But I'll do whatever I have to do to get to this job, man. Yeah. That's what I'm about to do right now, man. I'm just about to go for this opportunity, man. I think this is a great job that can put me on the map. And I don't want to let this opportunity go. And this is the first week of it. It probably started Tuesday. Orientation was Monday. It started Tuesday. So it's only Wednesday today. So technically, it only started for, like, this is the 2nd day of the job. If I can get down there today, tell my boy, I need that cash, man. If you can hit me up with that cash. And then I could get down there. For the reoccurring days, for the consecutive days. They're gonna pay weekly now. Man, it's whatever I gotta do, bro. Right now, it's whatever I gotta do. Cabs are gonna be expensive going there and coming back, so I'm not looking at convenience. I'm just looking at getting down there. That's what it is right now. It's the hustle and bustle, and I want to show y'all, like, how you can make it from nothing. Because, like, here it is. Me and my girl moved to these states, right, from New York. So what we lost in New York is, the mass amount of people and stuff. I wouldn't say. The idea we had in New York was that, how could we live in New York? It's so expensive, but not realizing that there's more potential to make money. Down here, it's a little bit different. First of all, you gotta be set up in a way that you can get to money. You also gotta live in a way, live in an area that you can get to the money, man. And so, it's like this controversial thing, because you can't get both. What you want, you can't get your quietness and peace, and you get the abundance of people. It doesn't work like that, so. Right now, man, I'm about to just GPS this job, see how long it will take me to get down there, and go down there, man, for real, and get this bread, and start this work. I don't care what it costs, I don't care what it takes, man. Like, if I'm dedicated to getting other employment and working outside of my business, because my business is not really popping off, it is what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, I'm going to go back upstairs, probably charge my phone, make sure it's charged, bro. Do the GPS, hit this guy up, because I told him I hit him in an hour. I want my word to be my word. This is my day one. This is a fresh start for me. You feel me? I can't sit here anymore in anguish and be like, oh God, why am I not making this and that, making that? Like, this is part of it, bro. I'm just figuring out what I'm about to do with my next move is. I've been looking on Craigslist and looking at a lot of gigs, and right now I'm focused on doing something in my field, right? Getting exposure on the outside, because that's where it's moving at. When you stay at a job, you're inside a certain job, like say Walmart or something outside your field, there's not a lot of room to grow. I didn't want to become a team lead, I didn't want to become a coach or none of that crap. So the next move is trying to find something on the outside that caters to my wants and desires. I'm about to do this commercial cleaning job, y'all. So I found it about a week ago, and I've been looking at it, been interested in it, but I didn't know really which way I was gonna go with it, because one, it wasn't paying that decent. Two, the frequency of pay was kind of like shoddy. When you look on gigs on like Craigslist and other networks, they're usually same day. That's kind of the culture about gigs. I've been doing gigs for as long as I can remember. So usually get paid the same day. And this gig was talking about every 2 weeks, like it was an actual job. Long story short, y'all, they changed it to every week. So I'm really thankful, because I couldn't mess with that every 2 weeks though. And I'm really just there for connections, y'all. Like, honestly, at this point, I just need connections. I need networks. I need to network with people. Kind of in my feelings earlier, because I was like, oh, did I make a wrong decision by leaving?
honestly, I made the best decision because working here, man, is a trap, bro. I gotta go get these shoes first. Working here is a trap. Keeps you complacent, and it keeps you kind of stagnant. You know, you really gotta focus in on your goal, bro. So that's what I have to do. But anyway, yo, I'm gonna be working at, and then I'll probably just do a whole bunch of gigs. And if I find something that's solid enough that I'm willing to work, then I'll take it. But for now, yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of hustle and bustle right now. So I'm gonna have a lot of content to show y'all, which is really cool, really good. Trying to find these boots. Yep.